Hey everyone, how you doing? It's Sarah. And guess who I have here? It's Inker. He's back. He came to me like, I think it was December, and I had to shave him all the way down, like super short, because we didn't know, we knew he had a skin condition, but we didn't know it was an autoimmune disorder that he actually has. So anyway, he hasn't needed anything this whole time because his hair's just been slowly trying to grow back in. He had some hair loss and this is trying to grow back, but this has been real affected by the skin condition, and they've been having to have him on medication, topical and internal. And so anyway, so he's ready. Mom's gonna double check with Dad and just make sure we're on the same page as far as length and what we want to cut down, what we want to leave, because he's just looking super cute, but he just definitely needs a trim up. So anyway, I'm gonna start with doing his pads and nails, probably sanitary, and then we'll get him in the bath. And so we'll worry about a haircut when we come back from the bath and blow dry after he's all scrubbed up and fluffed up and brushed out. I have some medicated shampoo and some hypoallergenic conditioner that I'm going to use, so we make sure that it's really soft for his sensitive skin, very mild. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started. Yeah, this guy, look at his feet. I think his legs grew faster than his body because he's got some hair here, but I don't know if you ever watched my very first video on my channel is with this guy, and he's such a trooper. I don't know how old he is. I think he's like 5 or 6. I think. Yeah, somewhere in there. And he's got his sister Rose, and she's come to me a few times also. But yeah, he's looking outside. We'll go ahead and get started on this guy. Bye. Alrighty, we're getting started on Inker Boy. Inker Boy. Yeah, his hair is really grown in really nicely right here. But he still has some areas that have like some scabbing and then some hair loss as well. So yeah, we'll see. We'll figure out what Dad wants. Hopefully we'll just even everything up and just kind of make it look, you know, uniform and even all the way around. Yeah, bless you. But anyway, yeah, we'll go ahead and get started with your feet. With your feet, Mr. Man. Can I have your paw? Thank you. Good boy. I think that maybe my blades are getting dull. I don't like that one. We'll just switch over. I think I need to have my 5-in-1 blades sharpened. Let me try one more because I really like this one. It's just thin and cuts through, and I mean I use a 40 or 30 on their pads anyway, but I just like this one. It's light as a feather. Okay, that's much better. Less dragging, more cutting. That's what we like. He definitely needs his pads cleaned out. Come here, buddy. Give me your paw. Good boy. Clean those suckers up. So it is Thursday. It's a beautiful sunny day outside. Rosie's at Dogtown playing her little heart out. And I've been able to sit outside for a few minutes in the sunshine. I got some matting in here. I think that might be sap. It's a little sticky. There we go, buddy. Here we go. And I probably, after this haircut, he probably won't be back for like another 4 to 6 months, I think, just because we usually cut him pretty short. So I'm going to go ahead and do like the most thorough job that I can do, like around his feet and other areas that tend to get matted and don't need to be very long. Right, buddy? You don't need to be very long. Good boy. You're a good boy. Okay, careful. Careful. Can kind of grab this nail and sort of hold it open, but you want to be really careful not to snag any little skin flaps, and right in here there's a tendon, so be really careful. Just kind of scoop it out very gently. touching some matting right there. So yeah, I know, buddy, I know. Shh, you're okay. You're such a trooper. You don't get to do this very often. You don't know, because you don't need it, but so you should be okay. You should be okay. Would you like to sit down? Okay, that's better. And then can I have your paw? Can I have your paw? All right. Oh, sorry, I have not been checking to make sure you guys can see what I'm doing. All right. Oh, no. You're okay, bud. You're okay. You can hold still. Hold still. Good boy. You want to sit down? You can sit down. It's all right. Take him your paw. Good boy. And work on the other side. He's always such a good boy. Hold still. Let me see. No, let me see. All right. Alright, sorry guys, I'm trying to get at a good angle and you're missing it. No, you're okay. You're okay, buddy. No, you're okay. You're okay, buddy. Looks like there's some pine needles stuck in there too. You've been having a good time outside. I think you have. Look at that. Yeah. I like to clear around every single toe pad as clean as I can get it. And then especially between the front two toes, because a lot of matting happens in there. Good boy. Good boy. And then gently in here, because the Labradoodles have, and a lot of different breeds, have webbed feet. And so, I know, buddy, I know. You can't lay down, though. You gotta stand up. And so a lot of times the skin between these two toes is real shallow right there. So try not to dig too hard in there. Nope, no. Okay, hold still, hold still. You can like skin it with this by accident, so. No, you're okay. Nope, you're okay. Good boy. You're okay. Hi, Bubba. Hi, Bubba. Are you giving me some love? Or are you just trying to avoid me doing your foot? Let me see. We're almost done. Yeah, we're almost done. Get that all cleaned up. I don't want to have to do this again when I come back after the bath and blow dry. A lot of times there'll be some hair that I missed, and we'll poke through once everything's been fluffed up, and then I have to go over this again. So if I can get most of it out, or not all of it out before the bath, then that helps. And I won't have to do it again. Good boy. All right, good boy. That's pretty clean. It's a pretty clean foot. I may have to come back and do a little more, but I try to get all of it as much as I can. All right, now we're just going to clip your nails. And I'm going to use my Dremel. Just depends. I don't think he's had his nails trimmed in quite a while. So we're going to do both just to get him as short as we can. And make sure that they're not too sharp once we're all done. Because he's got a little brother that's a toddler. Good boy, Anchor. Good boy. Not too bad. A little long, but not too bad. Good boy. That one's starting to split on the end. They get a little dry and then they split. Get your dew claw. Yeah, this one's like a little talon. Oh yeah, look at that. We can take quite a bit off of that one. A little bit more. Okay. Good boy, buddy. Give you a break for a minute. It's been a while, man. I missed you, brother. I missed you. He's actually really soft. Like this part's healing up really nicely. It was all splotchy and scabby and had no hair, so he's doing better. It's good to see that. Yeah. What I like about this one, and I think I've said this before, is that the gap between the Dremel and the base of it is very, very short, so it's really hard to accidentally grab long hair and rip it. I've not had that happen yet, and I've been very careful, but in the past, that's why I have avoided using a Dremel, because I just did better with the clippers. But people have asked me to Dremel, and I just didn't feel comfortable with the one that I had, which is kind of a basic one. And nope. And it had quite a bit of space in between here and there, and just more likely to get hairs caught in there. And I didn't want that to happen. So we got one foot done, and then I'm going to go ahead and do all the other feet. Maybe I'm going to buzz out his ear area. I got to pull this ear hair. Looks like there's a little bit of matting in there. His ears don't look super dirty, just hairy. Yeah, just hairy. There's a lot of hair in there. And the hair can hold the dirt and moisture and bacteria, and they have to breathe. The ears need to breathe. So I'm going to pull, okay, there is some dirt down in there. Not too bad though. It's dry. That's what I was telling his mom. His ear hair is dry. Usually there's wax buildup in there if it's that long, and also dogs with skin conditions, their ears tend to be like on the insides kind of gooey and oozy, and they're not. They're not. So anyway, I'll go ahead and speed this up and we'll come back. Alrighty, big boy. So, cleaned his ears out. I got as much ear hair as I could. I don't want to pull too much. The front part is not a problem, and I can buzz that out. I just wanted to try to get all the hair out of the ear canal. This one's pretty dirty. There's like a scab in there too. Betty. Thought I got most of it from the ear canal out. He did not like, I accidentally grabbed like, I think it was a mat or a big chunk, and I pulled out too much and it kind of hurt him a little bit. So then I switched to the hemostats, which just grab a much smaller amount of hair and it doesn't really hurt. So he let me finish up with those, and there's like a scab right there or something. Can we get that out? There we go. Ooh, that's a bunch of dirt. All right, that's what I was trying to see in there. Okay, I think everything's pretty cleaned out. I just keep trying to pinch as much. See, I'm just kind of getting little bits at a time. I think that's pretty clean, and I'll put some ear cleaner in there too. Anyway, alrighty, so I did everything: sanitary pads, nails. I did in here, ears, and I think his mom texted me back about the length. Oh, okay, shave everything down. All right. We were trying to figure out if we wanted to keep some, maybe even some of this. He looked like he has like a mohawk on his back, but she said go ahead and shave it all down. So the last time, I think it was like between like a 10 or a 15 blade. So for reference, a 10 is like a 1/16 of an inch, and then the blades, when they go up, they get shorter. So it was like between a 15 and a 40, just because, you know, I had to get all of it off. So then it's been about, what, 4 months, 3.5 to 4 months, probably about, yeah, 4 months. So this is all grown out since then. So I think we're just gonna go down to like a 5 blade, which is 1/4 of an inch. I think we'll try to just keep with that, or a 3/8. I don't know, we'll see what we can do. Once all this is softened up with the conditioner and stuff and been soaked a little bit, we'll see how it looks and how well it cuts off. So, alrighty, we're gonna take him to the bath and we'll be back. Alrighty, guys. Let's see if I can fix this. I've got Anchor in here, ready to go. And just quickly, I'm gonna go over, this is a medicated shampoo, chlorhexidine, Curaseb it's called. I've also had Maliceb, but it says antifungal, antibacterial, anti-yeast, broad spectrum, chlorhexidine, antifungal. Anyway, so it's pretty good. I think you have to leave it on there for like 5 minutes, between 5 and 10 minutes. So we'll do that first. And then I've got tear-free blueberry facial and a hypoallergenic gentle conditioner. It doesn't have any scent. I also have a moisturizing conditioner, so we'll see. We'll use a combination of that and then the ear wash. So we'll go ahead and get started on this guy. Hey buddy. Okay, so Anchor likes to shake his head a lot after he's been wet or if his ears have been messed with. And in the past, a couple of times, he's had very mild hematomas when he shakes his ears so hard they flap and they whack against his head or something, the wall. And which means he just had a little bit of like blood pool at the bottom. And thankfully his just started to seep out. It's kind of gross, but if it doesn't seep out, it gathers and you have to have it surgically lanced and taken care of. So thankfully his just seeped out and then it stopped after a day or two. So, but I have this happy hoodie and I'm probably going to leave it on him even while I do his cut, just so he can limit the amount of shaking of his ears. So I didn't want to spray him with any chemicals because we've tried very hard to just keep medicated and hypoallergenic products on him. Look at this. He's shedding. I don't know if it's just falling out or if it's just letting go because it was matted down before from the scabs and stuff. But anyway, I have a solution that's half vinegar, half water. And that vinegar, actually, it doesn't smell great, but it does cut fungus and bacteria, I believe. Kills a lot of things. And the reason I have it is because it's supposed to help the fur dry faster. So anyway, I use that on him. I think it'll help when you blow dry when the fur dries after it has the vinegar on it, you don't smell it anymore. So anyway, hopefully that wasn't too, there we go, angled down too far. So we're all done with the bath. He's looking outside. What do you see, buddy, huh? Oh, I think my, there we go. I think it was a little clouded. Okay, so I left the medicated shampoo on for a good 10 minutes in there, and I was just kind of giving him a massage and stuff. And then I went to use the facial stuff on his face just because I felt like he could use an extra just shampooing. That shampoo is it's good, but it's more so for the medication, not so much for making the hair fluffy and soft and, really clean. So I just decided to go over his whole body with, it's like an oatmeal blueberry gentle, I don't know if it's hyperallergenic. It doesn't have a lot of chemicals in it, that's for sure. But it's a tearless facial shampoo, so I figured that would be pretty safe to scrub his whole body down with. So I did very gently with my hands. And then I just used the hypoallergenic conditioner. I did not use the moisturizing one because it does have a pretty strong scent. It smells really good, but I didn't think that I should put any more chemicals on him. So anyway, we are ready for that. I'm not going to brush him because I don't want to kick up any scabs. I'm just going to blow dry. And maybe I have a brush actually that has some rubber pins. I might brush through him with that because that will be a lot more gentle on his skin than the slicker wire brush. So I'm going to try and leave this on. I don't think it matters much, if it's all dry by the time we're done. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get started with this blow dry. He's a little shaky because he's shivering. He's cold. He's been in the shower for probably about an hour because I had to let the medicated shampoo, sorry, I'm tired, sit for 10 minutes at least. And then I had to make sure he was thoroughly rinsed so we don't leave any chemical on his body. So we'll go ahead and get started with the blow dry. a good boy. You want to look this way? You can look out the window, that's fine. All right. So we're keeping, oops, here we go. We're keeping his happy hoodie on because, like I said, he has been known to really shake his ears hard and cause some damage, so we don't want that to happen. Also, I forgot to mention earlier, it's okay, buddy, you want to look outside? That my battery died while we were in the bath. So I apologize for the abrupt ending of that one. I just finished rinsing all the conditioner out of him, and then I cleaned his ears, which happened to be really, really, really dirty. So I think what happened was the ear cleaner just kind of softened up some of the dirt in there, and it just kind of got really brown and oozy, and it was pretty gross. All right, so I think I'm gonna try a 5. That's a 7. If I have to go down to a 7, I'll go down to a 7, but I'm gonna try a 5. That's a 1/4 inch blade. It's supposed to leave the hair approximately a 1/4 inch. So we'll see what we can do. Yeah. If that's too long, we will come back to a 7. It might be too long. We'll see. It's okay, Anchor. It's okay, buddy. I think he feels ashamed because he has that thing on his head and he can't shake. Well, he can shake, but it doesn't do any good. All right, might need to go a little bit shorter than that. I don't know, we'll see. Yeah, because it's not taking off enough. I mean, it's cutting the long hair short, but it's still kind of leaving it looking a little funky. I mean, she said we know it's gonna look funky because this is gonna, you know, it's kind of choppy anyway, but all right, I'm just gonna go down to a 7. 7 is 1/8 of an inch, and then we'll just let it grow, see how it does next time, and if we need to leave it longer, we can leave it longer. Let's go to my 7. Hey, buddy. You're okay. You wanna look outside? You can look outside. Don't be ashamed. I wonder if he feels like he has to put his head down. But I tucked his ears in there pretty good. You're okay. All right, so it did look like his feet and legs are pretty matted. So we had talked about going shorter on the feet and legs anyway, and then just depending on what her husband wanted to do as far as the length on the body. But it looks like he was happy to have it shaved down, so I don't want to kick up or go against the grain or catch any of these scabs or anything. We're just gonna kind of leave him be, gonna go with the grain and just give him a good cut. So I feel like his skin and fur for the most part were washed pretty well, but then there's these, you know, areas where there's scabbing and there had been some oozing, so the short hair is just sort of kind of, you know, not matted down but stuck down. I didn't see a ton of matting. There were some few little here and there, but not a ton, so that's good. It's just, it's hard to brush a dog that, like I said, I don't even want to brush it. That it's constantly like kind of oozing and scabbing, and you don't want to irritate it. So this is a hard thing because it's a chronic thing. It's not like, oh, we'll put medicine on it and it'll get better and then we'll get back to normal. No, this is a autoimmune disorder, disease, whatever. This is going to be chronic, and he's going to be on medication indefinitely for the rest of his life probably, and it's not cheap. And so we just kind of do the best we can with what we have. And I want to make one thing very clear. This is a very well loved and taken care of dog. Without going into too much detail, I had received some not very exemplary comments on my video that I have removed because somebody watched the video and took one look and made a judgment call about the owners. So I removed that and just wanted to just clarify, this is an autoimmune condition. This skin oozy scabby thing does not allow you to brush your dog very well. Obviously, so I'm having trouble. It takes a very light, gentle touch, a lot of maintenance, a lot of work. This is just, you know, it's gonna be tough every time. So let's not make a judgment call if you just see this and you don't know the backstory, you don't know what's going on. The health, you know, the health, I mean, I will say what it is on here because I don't think that they'll mind, but everything else is private. The health of this dog is no one's business but the owners. And are you falling asleep, buddy? You falling asleep? You okay, bud? What you doing, huh? All right, if I take this off, will you not shake your head, please? Nope. Yeah, that's the problem. That's the problem. You cannot shake your head. Ears look a little better. Still a little dirty in there. Couldn't get all of it out. No, no, no. I might have to tie a bandana. That's a little, this is kind of tight though. That's the only thing I was worried about. And I'm gonna wash this. I'm gonna stick this in my washer after this, just to make sure we don't reuse it on a dog. No, no, okay. That's the last time. Because I noticed, yeah, right here, we're getting little pink spots. And we don't want that to happen again. Yep, so we're gonna put this around your neck and hold your ears down. So if you shake, you can't shake your ears out. You're gonna look really funny though. It's got to be done. It's got to be done. I just don't want to, I think the happy hoodie was a little tight, so I just didn't want him to have some like issues with breathing or anything else. You okay, bud? I know, it's irritating. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is pretty loose. I can get my fingers in there. The other one was just pretty tight. It was stretchy, but it was tight. So hopefully this will keep your ears down. Keep your ears down, okay. And then this is really loose. He keeps hanging his head. So see, this is loose here, loose there. All right, let's get back to it. You gotta stay there, okay? Alrighty. So as I was saying, if you don't know the situation, you don't know what's going on, you don't know the backstory, you can't, you know, can't make a statement that is, well, it wasn't very nice. Let's just put it that way. So it's removed, and so yeah, I just wanted to kind of clarify the situation. But this part is so fluffy and soft and clean. Looks good. I'm just getting into some kind of some matting down there, but anyway, we'll just keep going, keep trucking along. I think this length matches pretty well. I mean, it's gonna look a little choppy. Come this way, buddy. Good boy. But I think this length just blends better, just, you know, with the length of the short hair. All right, you wanna sit? That's okay. You can sit. You can sit, my friend. Yes, you can, but no shaking your head. No shaking your head. I should have taken a picture of him like that. Good boy, Inky. Let's lift your head up. I'm gonna find the bottom of his ear so I don't cut that. So she said to shave everything, so I'll take everything down. Although I might just see how his tail looks when we're all done and see what I can salvage from the tail. But other than that, it's all gonna go. Oops. Sorry guys, I have not checked my angles very well, so if you can't see, I apologize. Also, in my last few videos, I realized that, and I can't tell when I'm filming or even uploading from iMovie, I cannot tell that the sped up time-lapsed video, once it uploads to YouTube, it gets all choppy and like pixelated, and I did not know what happened. All I know is everything was fine, because not all of my videos were like that, but all of a sudden, and I feel like it happened right around the time that I like did an update. I have a MacBook, and I did an update or two in between there, and all of a sudden my time-lapsed clips were all pixelated and choppy, and you can't really see very clearly, which really bummed me out, because I had already, like, that was it, you know, they were uploaded, so couldn't really do anything about that, and I wasn't gonna go back and make a whole new video again. So I don't know, man, I don't know what happened, and I apologize, because I was watching it back and I was like, oh, this is really choppy. So I had someone comment about that too, but in the video that it was commented on, it was just a short clip, a really short part of the video, and then it went back to being clear again. So I just thought maybe it was like we had an internet glitch or something while I was uploading it. But I don't know. I don't know what happened. On that video, it wasn't a lot that way, but anyway, hopefully I fixed it. I talked to my husband about it, and we fixed some things the way that it's filmed on the GoPro and when we upload. So hopefully, because I can't really do a whole lot to control what happens when I upload it to YouTube. That's just kind of the way that the iMovie transfers it to, exports it to my laptop, and then the way that it uploads to YouTube. I don't know. I was just really frustrated. I'm gonna switch out my blades because this one's getting a little warm. Don't shake your head, brother. Don't shake your head. Thank you very much. No, 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 don't do it. Don't do it. You're okay. You're okay. Up, 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 up. So speaking of which, hopefully I fixed the problem, and I've already done a time lapse a couple of times on this video, so hopefully it's not so bad. If it is, I really apologize, because like I said, I don't know what's going on. I'll have to Google it and see what I can figure out, but anyway, let's switch over to time lapse and I'll be back in a little bit. He's gonna let me have it? This one? Good boy. Get all these hairs out. Good boy, Inker. I'm gonna give you a treat when we're all done. Can you have a treat? Yeah, there's some pretty good matting in there. Good boy, Inker. Good boy. Okay. They hate this. They hate the digging in the toes. I know it. I know you do. We gotta get it out, don't we? Okay. Hold still. Hold still. No, no, no. You're okay, bud. You're okay. Easy, easy. Okay, put your foot down. Okay, good boy, good boy. You can put that down, that's okay. Yeah. You can stand up? Okay, you can stand up. Okay. Oh, buddy, I think you're pretty close to being done. Yeah. You're such a trooper. Every time, man, you go through a lot. You're a trooper. His forearms have kind of been the worst with this like caked down fur here. And I was hoping that they would soften up and I could dry them out and stuff, but they seem to be pretty caked still. And it's 4 o'clock. So we are at the 3.5 hour mark. But we are done. Oop. I think we're done. He's a handsome boy. You're all choppy, but you're very handsome. Yes, you are. You're a handsome boy. Oh, don't do that. I hope Dad likes your face. I didn't want to shave it down. I didn't want to shave it. But I trimmed it up and it looks cute. Because you're just a cute boy. Okay. Yeah, he's a cute boy. Not cut that mole. He's got like a mole in there. Okay. Who's the handsomest? Oh, who's the handsomest? Give me that piece. All right, whatever. All right. You done. You're so handsome. What a good boy you are. Yes. Okay. All right, sweet boy. I'm gonna give you a bow tie. You earned it. Yes, you did. Look at that. You earned a bow tie. You're the handsomest boy. I tell that to all my guide doggies, so don't tell anybody. But you're the handsomest. Oh, also, this might be too big for you. No? Okay, we did it. It's a little, I mean, you might be too big for it. It's a little tight. It's a little tight. Well, we'll take a picture and then I can get my finger in it. That's not too bad. Oops, sorry guys. Look at that. Okay, I can get my finger in it. It's not super tight. He's just got a lot of neck skin. But you're so handsome. All right, what do you think, guys? He's a handsome boy. Anchor, are you a handsome boy? You're all cleaned up. Yay. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Oh, his mom's here. Have a great day. See you next time.